Okay, a 2-1 away win at Rapid Vienna. I'm sure it's the start that everybody wanted. A win is a win after all. So we've got Dundalk next, which really means we should get another 3 points out of that. But Dawse, hello, mate. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. Better than I was after City.
Yes, indeed. Well, we've gone back up a little bit now and looking forward to the weekend against Leicester. But what are your thoughts on the match against Rapid Vienna?
Do you know what? I just think we've lost our way a little bit. First half was a bit drab. Not much to get your attention, really. And then it just seemed to pick up after that Leno mistake, didn't it, really? And we seem to be back to the old Arsenal again, creating chances and everything. But I don't know what it is at the moment. I know we're trying to be, Arteta's coming, he's trying to make us hard to beat and everything. But I just don't know. Going forward, I just don't know. We just lack that creativity, don't we?
I mean, the playing out from the back thing, how did you feel about that? I know it's only Vienna, but...
I know, but we're getting caught again. And what's that? Leno's second mistake, which has cost us 2 goals, isn't it, against City as well? And do you know what the thing is now? You look back at the Martinez thing and you say 20 million is a good deal. But now you look at Leno, and if he goes into Leicester, makes another mistake, you can't actually pull him out the limelight because 95% of our team, our fan base, we don't even know who the second keeper is and what he's like.
No.
So it's literally all on Leno now. So
I mean, we were talking about this last night that maybe if if they get to the point where they've qualified from the group comfortably, then he might run us in as a sort of like just to give him some game time and stuff, which is our guess. But so that's Leno. I mean, Louise made a big point about Leno. She's got a problem with Leno at the moment, as I'm sure a lot of Arsenal supporters.
You know what? I don't actually mind him. I think out of the 2 keepers, I thought he's our better keeper. But I don't know if he's just going through a bit of a patch at the moment. But maybe he's quite good as we speak. That's the thing. And
long-term injury and everything, confidence. I suppose it's going to take a little while maybe for him to get back up to being the keeper he was before. But generally, how do you feel the team? I mean, you're saying about going forward and the fact that we didn't seem as penetrative as we could be. I had us down as winning at 3-1. But I did fancy them to score a goal, and they obviously didn't let me down on that front. But the fact that when he brought Aubameyang on, how did you feel? How did you feel him playing through the middle there?
Well, in all fairness, I think it weren't just Aubameyang. It was Bellerin come on as well, wasn't it?
That's right.
Set him up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We looked more dangerous. We a bit more pace in the team when we were going forward with them 2 as well. But Gabriel, I've got to say, him and Partey, 70 million for both of them 2. It's an absolute snap, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Unbelievable.
I
22 years old, Gabriel as well. He he looks like he's been playing there for years.
Doesn't he? I mean, that could be a fantastic acquisition, and I think obviously Partey, doing his thing. How did you think for his first full game? How did you think he fared?
Bossed it. You can just see he's a different class above everyone else at the moment. There's nothing he can't do. He's spraying balls. He's holding off players. He's strong. He's breaking through the lines. Once he gets his feet on the ground, he's only had 2 training sessions.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Give him a bit of time. We've got an absolute player there, haven't we? So.
Well, I think so. I think he's going to do. He's sort of like hit the ground running. Arteta's given him this time to sort of settle in. He obviously didn't feel it was right to do it against Man City, but he's done it against a slightly easier side. And then going into Leicester on Sunday, can you see him starting him on Sunday?
He's got to start after that performance. He's definitely got to start. Another one, Pepe as well. He's getting game time, but he just needs to be doing more because at the end of the day, we're not scoring enough goals. We're trying to make. Obviously, I've mentioned it earlier on. We're sort of like setting up hard to beat, but going forward, we just lack that little spark. You know what I mean? Whether it's the creativity, everyone's saying about Ozil, but I don't think he can fit into our squad with the formation Arteta's playing. That's the thing. He wants people working hard and working back, and he just don't fit in, does he? He just don't on him.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, see what happens there and how he's going to rearrange things. But I mean, you can see him starting against Leicester on Sunday. Do you think he's gonna? Do you think he'll put him in a 4-4-2, or do you think he'll play him in a 3-man midfield?
I think he's going to go 3. I think, and well, depending on injuries as well, Danny Tobias, if he's back as well.
Yeah.
Jack will definitely be back in as well. So, listen, in all fairness, on our folk, we need to start putting teams away now as well. We need to beat Leicester as well, because you got United after that in the league as well. But we got that done for, didn't we? I think Europa League.
That's right.
Listen, my main concern at the moment is we ain't getting enough goals. Without take Aubameyang out, we just don't seem to be creating chances. Even getting the chances, putting it in the back of the net, we just don't seem to be doing it. So, bit of
no. And obviously Thomas Partey he's not a renowned goal scoring midfielder, and neither is Xhaka. So, if it's from the midfield, where are the goals coming from?
Got me there, mate. Not a clue.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you got Saka, and you've got the likes of Nketiah and Lacazette and Pepe, who should all be getting their fair share, shouldn't they?
They should be. Like Lacazette he's a top goal scorer, I think, at the moment. It was like 3 goals or something. But
well,
but these are good players. But whether it is just down to literally, what's the word? Lack of
just confidence on their part, maybe confidence.
That's the word, confidence. Just down to confidence at the end of the day. But something needs to happen there. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. A win is a win after all, and I suppose 3 points now up on the board, and we should be getting another 3 points at home against Dundalk, you'd think, and hopefully we would have qualified from this group within 4 games. You know, and then he can obviously take the bigger players out of the picture and keep them for the Premier League games, which you know, obviously we've got a couple of important games. Really, well, they're all important, but we've got a couple of big games coming up, and if we can get some points on the board from them, then you know, at least that's something, because this beating the top 6 thing is something that obviously gets into players' minds, doesn't it? This lack of wins against the top 6. Did you see the stats?
Do you know what? I'm fed up even looking at the stats. It's embarrassing, really. And you know, 100% it's definitely in the players' minds now. But you just want them to go away and drum someone, because you know we have got the players. I think teams ain't scared of us anymore. This is the thing. Whereas we used to turn up to ground and you think straight away 2-0 win, 3-0 win. Now you just don't know, do you? So
no, you don't.
I said earlier in the season, like Arteta's coming, it's a big old job for him. You know, it ain't a quick turnaround. So it's going to take time. But the spine at the moment with Partey, Gabriel, you got Ober up front. You just need him firing at the moment. But listen, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, I think we will. Well, thanks for joining me anyway, Dawse. It's
no worry, mate.
Been interesting, mate. And on to the next one. As I say, with every segment, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, means you'll never miss another bit of future content here at GoonerTube. We'll see you next time.